When I first started making videos, the very first thing that I purchased was this phone. It is a Google Pixel 7 and it can actually make quite cinematic videos in my opinion. Actually, the first video from this channel, it was completely shot on this phone. So in this video, I will be breaking down the cost and show you the gear that I have so far to make my videos. Many YouTube videos after I decided to get this camera, the Canon R50. I bought it off of Amazon and I actually got the creator kit, which comes with a tripod and a wireless remote. It also comes with a 18 to 45 millimeter lens, which is the quality is not the best. It also came with a microphone. The Canon R50 is actually an entry-level mirrorless camera, which for me was the perfect option because I don't have any experience when it comes to using the camera, or at least I didn't have any experience. Once I received the creator kit, I realized that the quality of the mic wasn't the best and also that the lens quality wasn't the best. It wasn't what I wanted. It wasn't giving me that cinematic look. The price of the creator kit was $855. But if I would find myself in the position of deciding between getting only the body of the camera, which comes at a cheaper price, or getting the creator kit, I will definitely go with just buying the body, because at the end what really matters when you buy a camera is the lenses that you buy after. One of the first things that I was looking for when buying a lens, it was that it would give me that look, that really blurred background, you know, really separate the subject from the background. And the first lens that I got that it was going to really do that for me, it was the Canon 50mm lens, which I didn't expect it to be so cropped. So what happens with this lens is that you need to really sit really far away from your camera, but it looks exactly as cinematic as I wanted it to look. The price of this lens was $105 counting taxes, but I actually got it from the Canon store, but refurbished. The price if you get it non-refurbished, it's gonna be like $299, I think. I'll put it up here. Moving on to my second lens, it was going to be a wide lens, especially when shooting outside, when shooting nature, when I want more objects to be in my shot. I needed a wide lens, so that's why I got a Canon 16mm lens. The cost of this 16mm lens was $265, which is the most expensive lens I have purchased so far, but definitely not the most expensive in the market. Since I'm getting into filmmaking and storytelling, just making YouTube videos in general, looking at the prices of really high-end professional lenses, it blew my mind. I mean, some lenses can go like $3,000, and even cameras, like this is a super budget camera, but cameras like the good ones that I would really like to have in the future are like $5,000. But I mean, you really fall in love with the process of making videos and the look of the videos. It is so movie-like and cinematic, and it's just normal that the more you get into it, the more you want to level up. Oh, other thing I haven't mentioned about this camera is that you can shoot in 4K at a 30 frames per second, and you can also shoot at high frame at 109 and 120 frames per second, which is one of my favorites and my favorite way to achieve a really cinematic look. So yeah, you can check that out if you decide to purchase this camera. So far, just to give numbers because I love numbers, the total so far for my camera and lenses would be $1,227. Yeah. I'm also gonna show you what I use for audio and lighting. The first mic that I used was this one. This one I used when I was making videos in my phone. And I was really surprised at the quality of this tiny little mic. And the price was $29. It is a wireless mic, but I think it's only compatible with Android unless you have an iPhone 15 that I know those now come out with a C-type cable, and this one has a C-type cable input. So maybe you can use this one if you are starting out and you want something that is gonna do the job. When I once got this camera, this little mic wasn't compatible with my camera, so I needed to purchase a new mic, which is this one you're seeing here right now and that I'm talking to, which is the RØDE Wireless Me. This one is a cheaper version of the Wireless Go 2, which that one comes at a price of $300 almost. And this one was only $149, which comes with the receiver and then transmitter. This is the lighting that I use. It is also a tripod because this one I caught when I was making videos with my phone. The cost was $25 on Amazon. I also wanted to give you a tip when it comes to lighting, and is that don't really position lighting straight in front of you. I'm gonna show you why in a minute. If I place the lighting in front of me, yeah, it looks good, but it looks like too much and it doesn't give me too much contrast, so I just have like straight white color. But if you move the light just a little bit to the side, you see how I have shadows on this side of my face, so that gives you a little bit more of contrast. Okay, so the last piece of gear that I got was an NDFilter. So the NDFilter serves as the sunglasses of a camera. I realized that when I went out to shoot, all of my photos and videos were really overexposed. So I searched on YouTube how to fix that, and it was an easy fix with an NDFilter. Now when I go outside and it's really sunny, I got better videos and photos. The last thing that I use to make my videos, it is an editing software. In this case, I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I got the subscription as a student, so I got access to the whole Adobe Creative Cloud, which comes at $20 every month. And one really important thing when you are making your videos, it is audio, music, soundtrack, however you want to call it. And for this I use Epidemic Sounds, which you can download music and use it on your videos without having any copyright issues. If you get into this whole cinematic, making videos, making movies, you kind of realize how important it is to really take your time and create and design the sounds in your video. Mostly if you're making a more cinematic, and for example, if you're in the ocean and you're filming on a high frame rate, you can download the sound of the ocean waves and then input it into your video, and maybe also add like a binaural beats to it, so it has a really soft feel to it. So yeah, sound design, it's extremely important. Thing that I use, which I don't think I directly use to make my videos, I do use it to make all the thumbnails in my videos, and is Canva. And that subscription comes at $15 per month. And I forgot to mention that the Epidemic Sound subscription is $17 per month. But I have a link down below that you can check, and you can have a month for free. Okay, and finally, for the total cost of my cinematic YouTube setup, it's going to be yeah, $1,435, which I'm totally happy with it because it's under $1,500. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. See you soon.